What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another week at the Mindtality podcast, aka the Positive Podcast, aka the TMP. And as you can tell, you guys, today I'm solo. Eric is with his fam right now. He's graduating college. He graduated yesterday, and it's a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's the 19th of April, the 19th consecutive podcast we've uploaded, and I'm just gonna keep it short with you guys. I have a few stories to tell, but not really. So just hang in there and let's start the show. So let's do this. It's way too wet on your cheeks to be nothing. But what does she know? Really, what does she know? All right. So first and foremost, as you guys have as you guys can tell, we have committed to going to the gym lately. And I have here pulled up. I went on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I didn't go Sunday or Monday. So Sunday or yesterday. Today I'm scheduled to go at 10 a.m. So I'm shooting for 5 days a week in regards to the gym. But if I can get in 3 days a week, that's perfect. So we'll actually flip it. So the goal is to be in the gym 3 days a week. But if we could push for 5, then that's even better. So 3 days is what we're aiming for. So gym check. Let me see. Done. 5 days this past week. I'm gonna crack this open with just the fact that I have been completely happier than I've ever been, and I could only owe it up to one thing, and that's um, challenging myself. I'm challenging myself to write in my journal. I'm challenging myself to read a book. I'm challenging myself to go to the gym. I'm constantly pushing myself, to do my laundry, to clean my room, to clean my bathroom. Like I'm trying to take care of every single area of my life to like perfection. And I understand like that lifestyle can be exhausting, it could be unrealistic, but the it's the pursuit is what I'm trying to emphasize is uh when you have a lot of things, and I'm not saying start overwhelming yourself, like start biting more than you can chew. I'm not saying that at all. Like there's definitely a balance in life. You don't want to overkill, you don't want to put too much weight on your shoulders, but you definitely do want to challenge yourself. You don't want to be stagnant, meaning you don't want to be stuck in the same place doing the same thing over and over again. You got to constantly challenge yourself. Even with the podcast, you guys, I'm constantly trying to figure out a logo, constantly trying to figure out what color should we use, who should we invite, what should we talk about. I'm constantly challenging myself, and when you're constantly challenging yourself, you start ramping up in whatever it is. Okay. So I've been much happier lately. I've been challenging myself. I feel like the days have been going by faster. My sleep has been better. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Um, Another thing is I did go to the Angels game yesterday, and it was fun. My fiance and I, we always hold it down with the COVID restrictions. So there's nothing new there. We always keep our 6 feet apart. Whenever we're not eating, our face masks are on. You guys, we don't even really kiss like that, like at the ballpark, because it's something that isn't necessary. Like we don't need to kiss or make out or anything in public, especially where there's thousands of people coming together. It's definitely not necessary. Uh, I wanted to make this podcast short, you guys, maybe 5 minutes. We have a special guest for you guys this Friday, but I do want to wrap up the podcast with this. The reason I did this podcast is for positivity. The reason I did this, the reason I did this podcast was for positivity. It was for affirmation. It was for accountability. It was for documentation. And yesterday when I was texting Eric congratulations about graduating and stuff, I realized that uh, we started this podcast before he started his last semester of school. So technically, we've had this podcast um where we could actually go back into not into time, but look at the videos 16 weeks ago, 17 weeks ago, heck, even 18 weeks ago. And you could see us talking about Eric starting his last semester and his approach. And I just thought that was so cool, because in college, 16 weeks is a semester, 10 weeks is a quarter. And we surpassed both of those. And so I just thought it was really, really cool to actually look back 16 weeks later, a semester back, and to see, yeah, we started this podcast just around that time. And it kind of made me happy because now that this is proof that that there's a journey involved. So might as well record it. Might as well once a week come onto this podcast and share how your week's going, and staying relevant, you know, keeping you guys updated, keeping you guys motivated. You guys can now see Eric finishing his college undergrad through the podcast. You guys can see his pace and how he controls himself and over a period of weeks, weeks and weeks. And I think that within itself is encouraging. Um, and like I said, there's multiple reasons for starting this podcast, but number one thing is that we're constantly growing, and I want to be able to look back at something and to inspire myself, like, you know what, if I did it then I could do it now. And you just keep going. Every week you just keep uploading, every week you just keep reflecting, and you keep sharing, and you keep inspiring. And it's nothing like you guys, I'm not saving the world every week. I'm a normal person, I'm a normal man, but uh I'm a normal man who wants to help. And so that's why I did this podcast. You guys have a tremendous week this week. It's Tuesday, the 19th of April. Be safe, and we'll see you guys next Monday with our guest. He's a doctor. He's Eric's stepdad. He's a physician. I can't wait to throw questions at him. I can't wait to get some tips about my health and things to look out for. You guys have a great week. Again, this is Rodolfo Felix at the Mindtality podcast, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.